Hey fellow gamers, Chatty Sisa here. And the wait was definitely worth it. We've just got the newest trailer for the Expanse Osiris Reborn, information about a closed beta including timeline and the approximate release date for the game, but also some little hidden details that you might not have noticed. So without further ado, let's look at all the news. We've seen some new characters, action scenes and details in the new trailer, especially the new companions. Don't forget, we are going to have more than just the two we've seen already in the first trailer, who were Michael and Zafar. And of course they do look a tiny bit different here, but that's to be expected as the first trailer was cinematic and polished, or adjusted for marketing release. It happens with all the games, and the change here, even though a bit noticeable, isn't bad at all, at least in my opinion. Many people reacted already very positively, specifically to Regina, the new companion introduced here. That's the really good-looking blonde lady. And yes, of course, also in relation to romance options in the game. I have to say, I think the characters overall look great. We've seen more action sequences and also features that were looking like, for example, a scanner, allowing you to see through walls. We've got a glimpse of the dialogue system and choices, although very briefly, but it was definitely there and I'm looking forward to more. A little bit of the gameplay mechanics as we interact with a door, for example, and then fly with the ship in outer space through some asteroid debris. So that was a very different point of view we'll have in the game. Not to mention the weapons that can shoot laser beams, as I'm sure you have noticed. So the trailer itself wasn't that very long, but it was absolutely full with little details and little stuff here and there in the background that you might only notice when you watch it for the second, third or maybe 10th time. Overall, there was a very positive feedback from the gaming community to the trailer, and even though I've noticed some little things here and there that could use some improvements, I think the studio still has plenty of time to do that. Which is thanks to another new important information that was revealed at the end of the video, and that is that there will be a closed beta from the 22nd of April 2026 until the game's release, which will be in early 2027. And that means we'll be getting very likely both the Expanse Osiris Reborn and Exodus around the same time next year. That will be definitely a feast for sci-fi game fans. Considering how often I've seen both games being called Mass Effect games, I think we're just seeing a new game category being established. And if those two games can really pull it off to be worthy successors of the legendary Mass Effect series, then I have no doubt we'll be seeing a lot more of such games also in the future. But back to that closed beta. If you wonder how you can join it, here's the requirements that were revealed by Owlcat. Starting with April 22nd, the closed beta will be available on Steam, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5 to everyone who purchases Miller's Pack for €80 or dollars, or the Collector's Edition for €289 or dollars on the game's official website. The closed beta will give players a feel for the game's combat, movement in the zero-G environment, and dealing with life and death on a remote space station. The fact that there is a beta is already huge. It means the studio is clearly interested in hearing the players' feedback, and limiting it to the closed beta means they want to make sure that they'll get the feedback from really dedicated players who have a genuine interest in the game and are willing to invest not just their money, but also time to make sure it's going to be good. Essentially, the beta will be open for about a year, so this gives Owlcat a lot of room to adjust and polish the game until the release. So that was a quick update on the newest gameplay trailer from the Expanse Osiris Reborn, and as I've said in my previous vid, it looks like both Exodus and the Expanse Osiris Reborn have entered a little competition game on who's going to win the gamers' hearts. I'm having the feeling this will only get better over the coming months. Let me know what you thought about the new trailer in the comment section below, and if you liked the vid, don't forget to hit the like button or subscribe, it'll be much appreciated. Also, if you're new here, check out the other vids, you might find something else that piques your interest, and it would be very helpful for the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching, stay tuned and game on!